Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you a viewer request. This one is called Drew, and she is from the Estetica line. And the color on Drew today is one of the most popular colors from the Estetica line. It sells out like hotcakes, and it has been described by some of my customers to me as the perfect strawberry color. I'm talking, of course, about R30/28/26. So let's talk about this color. I've highlighted it before, but people love it so much that I figured, it bears repeating. The darker color that you see in this blend is a 30, which is a natural auburn brown. And then the next color, so that's the color that's most of the hair. And then on top of that, you have a very beautiful sort of Irish coppery red color. And then on top of that, you've got this really lovely butterscotch blonde. So it gives you a blonde, a red, and a natural auburn brown, all blended together to give you the overall appearance of sort of a medium strawberry color. Drew has a lace front that's very nice, and a 100% hand-tied monofilament part. It is a dedicated part that is on the left side. So while you can technically part it on the right, just be aware that in doing so, you're gonna have like a permatease part as opposed to this, and you may have to steam it to reinforce a different part because it's already been styled around this monofilament. Drew's got all of these really beautiful big barrel curls all over her, and she's a really beautiful mid-length, which is awesome and very, very trendy right now. The bang on Drew is 6.75 inches, so definitely will need to be swept off to the side. The sides are 6.75 inches, so I mean same length roughly as the front. And then the back at the crown is 12 inches and the nape is 8. So as you can see, it hits me right around the shoulders. I have a tiny little stub neck, so this may just kind of graze the shoulders on some of you, but overall it is a very attractive mid-length. So let me show you what it looks like all the way around. What a cute cut. I'm going to take my John Renault wide tooth comb, my trusted friend here, and I'm going to loosen up some of these curls for you so you can kind of see what she looks like when you comb her. And as I've always advocated, you start at the bottom, just like you would if you were combing out a child's hair or like doll hair. You don't want to go all the way down from the top. That's how you will ruin your wig. Alright. I didn't want to actually comb her out too much. I just sort of wanted to loosen her up a little bit so you can see how she will actually wear. This is what she will probably look like after you run your fingers through her a few times and wear her for a little bit. Isn't this darling? This is just a darling wig. She weighs 4.5 ounces, which is fairly lightweight given that there's a fair amount of permatease in here. But I will say that if you look at the sides and see the lack of the telltale bump that happens on some permatease styles, the amount of permatease on Drew is minimal. There is not a ton of it on there. So that should be a relief to a lot of you, that this one actually gives you the look and the feel of a monofilament wig without the price. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take Drew off so that way you can see what the cap construction looks like. So here is Drew. Like I said, she's got this very lovely lace front. The lace front can be trimmed. There is space here, if you can see, about 1/4 of an inch there that you can trim back if you want to. And I always advise people use like embroidery shears or cuticle shears, or the kind of shears you actually trim your hair with. Anything that's small, easy to handle, and very, very sharp. And when you're trimming it, I suggest lining it up and doing long single strokes as opposed to tiny little choppy strokes, because that will prevent you from getting jagged edges in your wigs. I know some people like to use pinking shears when they're trimming their lace. I don't. I like a smooth line, but again, to each their own. Everybody's got their own preference, and sometimes it's just a matter of playing around to see which technique works for you best. So here you can see where that monofilament part is, and all of this here is permateased. So let me show you the permatease, since that's of concern to a lot of people. I really have to hunt for it though, to find it. There it is. But the hair is long enough and the permatease itself is short enough that the hair covers it very nicely, and I don't even really see much in the way of flyaways popping up off the top of that. So you should be in pretty good shape there. The back is open wefted, which is nice in warm weather. It does have these nice adjusters and it's very stretchy. Estetica caps are very, very stretchy. And it has a very nice extended nape as well. So this is a very stretchy, very comfy wig. Nothing special here on the ear tabs. They're open, but you can stick some glasses in between them, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Drew right back on. Super easy to put this one on. The cap's just real nice and stretchy, and it goes right into place. There's that lace front. Just kind of manipulate her with my hands a little bit. The great thing about these curly styles is that they take so much less fuss. I'm so glad that this is a trend that has taken hold in wigs as well as in, you know, celebrity culture, because these curly wigs, they're fantastic. Straight wigs take a lot of maintenance. You have to comb them frequently or else they're, you know, every little tangle shows. But with these, that's not the case. If the wig has a little bit of texture, a little bit of body, a little bit of a wave even, it hides those little things, so that way you don't have to comb them as frequently. And if there's anything that's gonna make your wig fall apart faster or make the hairs bunch up and kink up and feel like a Brillo pad at the bottom faster, it's excessive washing, excessive combing, or using products that aren't supposed to be used on synthetic hair. So avoid those cardinal sins of wig wear and you should be in pretty good shape. And bonus, if you get a wig like this, it naturally aids you in preventing excessive combing because you don't need to comb it as much. You just a little bit of finger combing, a little bit of fluffing, and Drew's good to go. She's very, very super cute. So this has been the very beautiful Drew wig by Estetica in the color R30/28/26, which is an extremely popular color. So check out my store if you get a chance. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review and found it helpful. And until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.